this video, I'm going all the way to the tip of Cape York, Pajinka. I'm just swagging it every night. I've planned to do the 7,000 kilometre round trip in approximately 3 weeks. I've roughly planned where to stop, but I have not booked any accommodation. So off I went. I have 3 10-hour days of driving on the blacktop ahead of me before I get to the start of the Peninsula Development Road. I then turn onto Telegraph Road to Bramwell Junction, where I turn onto Bamaga Road to the Jardine Ferry. The corrugations start just before the Hahn River Roadhouse after Lakeland. This is where I let my tyres down to 28 psi. I probably should have let them down further to 20 psi, but hey, there's always next time. Between the Hahn River Roadhouse and Cohen, the corrugations were very rough. At Cohen, I camped behind the pub for $30 per night. The campground has warm showers and flushing toilets. The alternative was to camp just north of Cohen in a free camp on the river, but it has no facilities. Cohen has fuel, good mobile phone reception, and a pub for a beer and a meal. You can pay everywhere with EFTPOS in Cohen. There are still many kilometres of bitumen road between Lakeland and the Jardine Ferry, which is a welcome relief when the corrugations are rough. Between Cohen and Bramwell Junction, the corrugations were very smooth, and I was able to do up to 100 kilometres per hour quite comfortably. Bramwell Junction has fuel and you can pay by card. There's no mobile phone reception at Bramwell, but you can buy 2 hours of Wi-Fi to make phone calls and use the internet. You can also camp behind the roadhouse. Bramwell Junction is also the start of the old tally track. My car does not have a snorkel or a winch, and I'm on my own, so it's not wise for me to do the old teletrack. So I keep going on Bamaga Road. Between Bramwell Junction and the Jardine Ferry, approximately 260 kilometres, was again very rough going at times. The Jardine Ferry again has fuel, and you can camp there overnight if you'd like to. You can pay by card. The ferry operates between 8 AM until 5 PM. There's a big sign just after Bramwell Junction that says if you leave there after 2:30 to be prepared to camp overnight at the ferry, because the ferry stops strictly at 5 PM. It's $130 to cross with the ferry. This is a return trip, so you don't have to pay on the way back. After the ferry, it's just a short drive to Bamaga, and another 10 minutes out of Bamaga is Loyalty Beach Campground. Loyalty Beach is $16 per night. The showers were cold, but they had flushing toilets and a nice restaurant. It's 30 degrees every day, right? So you don't really need a warm shower. On day 6, since I left home, I leave early to do the last 35 kilometres to the tip. Again, Google will send me on the wrong track a few times, so don't rely on Google. I went back to Bamaga first and then followed the signs to Pajinka, the tip. The last 30 kilometres you drive through a rainforest street type of scenery. beautiful oasis in the middle of Melbourne. It is approximately 110 kilometres from the Jardine River to Fruitbat Falls, roughly halfway to Bramwell Junction. You have to drive into the old tally track for about 2.7 kilometres, but it's an easy drive. We're at Fruitbat Falls. Beautiful temperature, the water's great spot. Cape York Peninsula, there's fuel at Lakeland, there's fuel at the Han River Roadhouse, there's fuel at Cowan, there's fuel at Archer River Roadhouse, there's fuel at Bramwell Station, there's fuel at the Jardine River, there's fuel at Bamaga, so you don't have to worry about fuel at all. I did bring an empty jerry can, didn't have to use it once.
Thanks for watching. If you like our videos, please give us a like, and if you subscribe to our channel, it really helps us along.